Part of the day. Okay, now do. We have a meeting on Tuesday afternoon. She visits the library on Wednesday evening. They play soccer on Thursday night. I take yoga class on Friday. We usually go shopping on Saturday afternoon. He studies on Sunday evening. We have lunch together on Wednesday afternoon. She catches the train on Monday. We watch movies on Friday night. Okay, we have done these very, things in details. Now let's go for next one. This is about on plus a date. On plus a date. Look at here. But at first, I'd like to teach you about the implication of in. Now, how many months are there in a year? There are 12 months in a year, right? So, see, Baisakh. Okay, Jeshta, Asad, Shravan, Bhadra, Aswin, April, October. Either it is Nepali month or it is English month. Okay, this is month. So you have to keep I and in as a preposition before the name of a month. Look at here. Baisakh, name of a month, that's why in. Jeshta, name of a month, that's why in. Asad, name of a month, that's why, in. Shravan, again, name of the month. Bhadra, again, in. Aswin month, so I and in. April month, so I and in. October month, so I and in. Either it is Nepali month or English month, you have to keep in. But what about date? Look at here. This is second Baisakh. Okay, today's month, okay, and today's date. If a date comes with month, then you have to go for on. Again, third Chaitra, on. 12th on. 29th December on. Okay, when there is only a month, then you have to go for in. When that month comes with, a day, then you have to go for on. And what about, whole date? It is all talking about only months and, date. Months and day. We can say month for only month and day. But what about whole date? 25th Chaitra 2043, 6th September 2090, 15th March 2016. This is all about whole date. Now today's whole date is 12th Jesta 2082. Isn't it? This is all about whole date. If there is entire date or let's say whole date, then again you have to go for the use of preposition on. Here on, here on, here on. So on is for day and month, on is for whole date, that is day, month, and year, right? So this is all about the use of on and in. So do not be confused. See, let's do some examples. Let's do some questions. All right. I will start my new job. Look at here, only month. That's why in. But the official meeting is, look at here, 15th January. Okay, day is with month. Day plus month. That's why on. I plan to take a vacation in because here is only month. That is February. And we fly out 20th February or February 20th. That's why on. The annual conference is in March. And the keynote speech is March 12th. Day, month, so on. She was born. Okay, all of you please send me answers. Okay. She was born April only month. That's why in. And her birthday is on 7th April or April 7th. They are getting married in May with the ceremony on 25th May or on May 25th. Same. It doesn't matter. Either you write the name of the day at first or at last. The festival is held in June and the main event is on June 14th. Our project is due in July, but we have a review meeting on July 9th. We are moving to a new house in August and the moving day is on. The company was founded in September with its anniversary celebrated on September 30th. I will graduate in October and the ceremony is scheduled on October. Yes, from all these questions, okay, we come to know that in is followed by month and on is followed by either entire date or let's say only month and day. So let's go to another. Now on plus is specific, events or let's say specific day. On plus, look at here. We always have a big family dinner. Actually, festival is followed by at. Okay, actually, okay. But just look at here. I will take you to another slide at first and then I will come here, okay? So on plus parts of the body, first let me show you this and then we will come to that. He wears a hat. Say ke bhaneko. On plus parts of the body. But you have to perform something with your parts of body, right? For that, he wears a hat. Where? He wears a hat on his head. That's why. See the fusion. He is wearing a hat. Okay. Where? This is part of body. Part of body. Okay. She has a lovely smile. She has a lovely smile. Where? On her face. So on plus part of body. But this is not only, this is not only, very insightful to write on plus parts of body. Okay. There is something here. There is fusion of two more things. You need to be careful. See the scenario. See the meaning of the, sentence. He has a tattoo. Yes, he has a tattoo. Where? Okay. On his arm. So tattoo on his arm. Something should be there. There is a scar. Okay. Scar. All right. Where? His back. So on his back. He wore a medal. He wore a medal. He wore a medal. Where? On his chest. Parts of the body. She carried a bag. Where? On her shoulder. And he has a bruise. Where? On his leg. So there must be something. Okay. In terms of parts of body. So there must be the fusion of two more things. Okay. Fusion of your parts of body with something. And then in that case, you have to keep on. So let's go to another. Preposition for vehicles. This is very important, in terms of preposition because most of the students, they are very confused in terms of vehicles. Now let's do. Means of transportation, okay. For means of transportation, we usually write on, in also, and by, okay. All these three, prepositions are used to express the means of transportation. But on in which case, by in what case, right? So you have to analyze all the scenario where we are going to use on, in, and, by. Now see, okay, if your vehicle is alone, suppose bus, Bus. Yeah, it is alone. Then you have to write by. See? And a car, this is another vehicle. Okay, you can write by. Okay. And all right, train, by. Okay, in terms of four-wheelers, I'm talking about, okay, in terms of four-wheelers. If you're four-wheeler, it may be car, it may be taxi, it may be bus, right? So if they are alone, then you have to keep by. But suppose I write the car. Suppose I write a car. What is this a and the? A and the. All right. A and the means article. This is called article. If, okay, your vehicle comes with article, then you have to go for the identification of your vehicle. You have to identify whether your vehicle is public or private. See once again. Suppose car, here is a car, and here is a slash or dash. A car. This O stands for article, and car stands for vehicle, right? Article is with vehicle. Article or vehicle confusion. See, in this very scenario, okay, you have to identify whether your vehicle is private or public. Car, it stands for private vehicle. So, for private vehicle, if it comes with your, article, then you have to go for in. In a car. In a car. Similarly, bus. Here is the, and there is a dash. The bus. Bus is a public vehicle, and your public vehicle is with your article. Okay, public vehicle plus article, then go for on. Okay, so I mean to say that, I want to show you that if your vehicle is alone, without any article, right? Bus, okay, taxi or truck, then go for the use of by. All right, by bus, by taxi, by truck. Okay, but the bus, the taxi, okay, the truck. If your vehicle is with article, then you have to identify your vehicle. Bus means it stands for public vehicle. For public vehicle, if it comes with article, then you have to go for on. For private vehicle, okay, taxi, it is, though it is used for, public purpose, but it is considered, or let's say it falls into the categories of private vehicle. So taxi, private, that's why in. For private vehicle, go for in if there is article. For public vehicle, go for on if there is article with your vehicle. See, and what about two-wheeler? Okay, what about two-wheeler? Let me show you two-wheeler. Bike. Bike is a two-wheeler. Bicycle. Okay. Bicycle. Q. Two-wheeler. So for this two-wheeler, you have to keep on. On plus two-wheeler. On plus two-wheeler. See. Bicycle, on bicycle. Either it comes with article or not. It doesn't matter. Suppose the bike, on the bike, right? Are you getting it? So let me take you towards our question. She was traveling dash bus. Now tell me, bus is alone. There is no any, article. So bus is just for number two. She was traveling dash the bus. She was traveling dash the bus. Okay, now article and vehicle. If there is fusion of article plus vehicle, then you have to identify whether your vehicle is private or public. Then it is public vehicle. If your public vehicle comes with article, then you have to go for on. She was traveling dash or bus. Now see again article and vehicle. So on or bus. She was traveling dash car. Now car is alone. Your vehicle is alone. That's why by car. She was traveling dash the car. Your car comes with article. Article plus private vehicle. So if vehicle is with article, then you have to identify either it is okay private or public. So the car means this car stands for private vehicle. If private vehicle comes with article, then you have to go for in. She was traveling dash or car. Okay, she was traveling dash or car. Or means article, car means vehicle. That's why in a car. Car means private vehicle. She was traveling dash bicycle. Now see bicycle, it's a two-wheeler. In terms of two-wheeler, either it comes alone or it comes with an article. It doesn't matter. You have to go for on. She was traveling dash bike. She was traveling dash bike. Again, bike is two-wheeler, so on. She was traveling dash horse. Now see horse, yeah, living means of transportation, isn't it? Earlier people used to, they used to travel on horse, isn't it? So these days we have electric means of fuel means of transportation, but at those days, we our forefather, or let's say, isn't it, they used to travel on horse. That's why horse is also a means of transportation till to date, in today's date too. That's why you have to go for on. Either your living means of transportation comes with article or not, it doesn't matter. This is just like as bike and bicycle, the case of bike and bicycle. And if by car, then by car. Okay, by car means, okay, Saksham, by car means, by your car should be alone, your vehicle should be alone, there shouldn't be the use of article. Truck public. Now she was traveling on horse. She was traveling dash the horse. The horse. All right. So the horse means living means of transportation. Okay. She was traveling by car. It's okay. Yes, on. Now let's go for another. Okay, now see. When we see, read, and work on electronic devices, we use on. So on is used in multiple areas. It has multiple implications, and this is another use. So let's go for here. I watched a movie on the TV last night. Look at here. You are watching. You are doing something. You should do something with your electronic gadget. And then in that scenario, you have to go for on. It's a break. Okay. She reads. What is she doing? She's reading. She's doing something. She's reading. All right. Where? Her tablet. Okay, your tablet falls, into the category of electronic devices. That's why. Okay, she reads article on her tablet. Okay, you have to be careful on the use of on here. There is not only the name of electronic gadget, right? There is not only electronic device. Something is, somebody is doing something on that. Okay, so that all those electronic devices are used as a means. Okay, as a medium of communication. Okay, so that all those electronic devices are used as a means of communication. Okay, so Okay. I had a video call. Okay, you had a video call. It means you are doing something on electronic device. That is my smartphone. Smartphone is your electronic device. That's why we had a video call on my smartphone, right? So he edited the document. He edited the document dash his iPad on his iPad. He's doing something on that electronic device. That's why. So he browses social media on her phone. And I'm learning to code on my laptop. See all these things we have done in details. Now let's go for the next one. The use of in preposition. Now let's go for in. Okay. So parts of the day. If we break down, our day, then there will be the morning, night, sunrise, sunset, Okay, the midnight, right? So here you have to the morning, the night, the sunrise, the sunset, the noon, the midnight. Again, parts of the day, there is the fusion of article with parts of the day. Okay, fusion of, article with parts of the day. Now, first of all, I want to start from this very side. Look at here. Morning is parts of the day, night is parts of the day, sunrise is parts of the day, sunset is parts of the day, noon is parts of the day, and midnight is parts of the day. So if you have only parts of the day, then you have to go for at. See the variations, all right? At morning, at night, at sunrise, at sunset, at noon, at midnight. Are you getting it? So if there is only, parts of the day, then please follow, or let's say, please go for at. And, if your parts of the day comes with article, then again there is another scenario. Okay, you need another preposition that is, okay, in the, in the morning, in the night, in the sunshine, in the sunset, in the noon, in the morning. See the scenario, see the diverse implications of, these things. Okay, the same sunrise, here is also the same sunrise, isn't it? But it comes alone, it is with an article. So the scenario is different. So you need to be very careful on this use. Now, use of to, use of in, use of in to refer, okay, like country, continent, district, name of town, cities, etc. Right? Actually, whenever you are talking about a broad place, a big place, right, then you have to go for in. When you are pointing a very small place, then you have to go for at. This is actually the, logic here. Now, look at here. Asia itself big, isn't it? Big. It has multiple countries, several countries. So itself a big. Nepal, okay, it's a country. It has more than 70 districts. Itself a big in terms of that. But when you compare Asia with Nepal, definitely Nepal is smaller than that. But that is not the case, right? So for the country, Nepal itself, it is quite big. You have to see the districts all. And Kathmandu, it is the name of a district itself, If you compare, okay, Hattiban, or let's say if you compare Koteshwar with Kathmandu, then which is big and which is small? Koteshwar is a specific place. It covers a small, very small part. But what about that, Kathmandu? It, it is consists of many, places like Koteshwar. So for that, Kathmandu is big. So Kathmandu for Kathmandu in Europe. Now let's do some examples here. Okay. There are many forests in Africa. Penguins live in, okay, Antarctica. He is traveling in Asia. Here I have written only single L. Okay, travel takes either single L or double L, because if you go for American, it takes only single L. If you go for British, then it takes double L, and both are acceptable. So it is hot in Australia. Bir Gorkhas live in Nepal. See, this is all about, the use of in. Let's go for another in plus season. All of you know, which is very easy, right? We have very four seasons, right? Spring and autumn. So all these are the name of the season. And seasons are always followed by in. So do not forget to keep inside in front of your season. Now look at here. I love going to the beach when summer. So summer is a season in summer. The flowers bloom beautifully when. Okay. When does the flower bloom? Actually, it blooms beautifully in spring. Spring is your season. And another, we usually go hiking when? When do you go for hiking? Yeah, for hiking, we go in autumn. Another, it often snows heavily. When does it, snow? Yeah, it often snows heavily in winter. Winter is another season. Autumn is another season. Summer is another season. Farmers harvest their crops. When do they harvest their crops? Yeah, it is talking about season. The rainy season. All right. Either it comes with the or any form of article, it doesn't matter in terms of season. Just you go keep your in front of season, right? So English is full of exception. Sometimes the same formula works and sometimes the same formula, it doesn't work. You need to be very creative. The spring, it doesn't matter, Pawan. Okay? This is spring, so keep, in. Many festivals are celebrated. Now see the festive season. It is talking about season. That's why in. So it has an exception. If we compare our previous slides, their concept, their logic, then it doesn't match because our season has also followed articles. Okay, in terms of other cases, article has changed your scenario and we have gone for another next preposition, but in terms of season it remains same preposition, either it comes with article or not. So in plus season. Okay, now let's go for another. In plus dress we wear, not only dress. See the scenario here. In plus dress we wear. Okay, so she looks elegant, dash a red dress. She looked. Okay, it means she already. Okay, she has already put on her dress. उनले ड्रेस लगाइसकेपछि चाहिँ राम्री देखिएकी हुन्. लगाइसकेको ड्रेसको कुरा गर्दाखेरि you have to go for in. She looks elegant in a red dress. He arrived at the party. He has already been there. Okay, in a black tie. It means he put on a black tie already. They went hiking. Okay, sportswear. Look at here, sportswear. Looked, they went hiking. Okay, sportswear. In comfortable sportswear. Now, उनीहरू hiking गइसके, लगाएर गए भन्ने बुझियो. So the students were all in uniform. It means these students are already, they are wearing their uniform. He likes to relax, dash a casual t-shirt and jeans. Okay, he likes to relax in a casual t-shirt and jeans. She greeted her guest. She greeted. Okay, Ujjwal, don't worry, I will come on that. At plus festival. Okay, at plus festival. Festival is followed by at the sign at the at. But in terms of one day festival, you have to go for on. When you are talking about only, only one day festival. Support for our country, Democracy Day. It is about one day festival. So on Democracy Day, right? So if there is one day festival, okay, then suppose Lakshmi Puja. Lakshmi Puja is especially, it is, we actually enjoy Lakshmi Puja just for one day. right? If you are talking about just one Lakshmi Puja, then you have to go for on. But for entire wholesome, you have to go for at. Now she greeted her guest. She greeted her guest, in a traditional sari. She put on sari, right? And then she came. He went to the meeting decks, a creeps white shirt. A creeps white shirt. Okay, he went. He already, okay, he has already put on that. That's why in. They performed the dance, okay, in colorful costumes. Now, in plus before certain period of time. Now, one thing is very important in terms of this very slide. Do you know one thing? Yeah, for is also used for certain period of time. Let me show you for 5 days. For 5 days. Okay, for 6 days. For 7 days. Look at here. 6 days, 5 days, 7 days. What is this? Days. 5 days means period of time. Period of time, right? And all these, period of time. 7 days period of time. So on, in is also used for period of time. Let me show you. In 6 days. In 6 days. In 5 days. In 5 days. In 4 days. In 4 days. In 2 days. In 2 days. Now look at here. In 4 days, in 5 days, in 6 days, for 5 days, for 6 days, for 7 days, for month, for ages, in months, in ages. See, in also, it is also used for period of time, and for is also used for period of time. But what is the, difference? Where should we put in? Okay, where should we put for? So we have to be watchful regarding grammatical structure. If you are talking about present perfect tense, or let's say present perfect continuous tense, then it always takes for. And if you are talking about entire tense, it may be future tense, it may be present tense, it may be past tense, all right? There is no any specific tense for the use of, in. Moreover, in is used in simple future tense. Moreover, most commonly it is used in simple future tense, right? But there are other scenario where we use, in. Now look at here. Let's have this, okay, and then we will talk later. So I will finish my homework. That's half an hour. I will finish my homework. That's half an hour. See, half an hour means 40 minutes of time. And see, will. If it comes with will, simple future, then you have to go for in. Okay, in. Simple future. In the structure of simple future, what is the structure of simple future? Subject plus will or shall plus verb 1 plus object. In terms of simple future, you have to go for in, not for. The movie starts. Look at here. Movie starts. It has the structure of simple present tense, that is subject plus verb 1 or verb 5 plus object. In terms of simple present tense, you have to go for in. So in. She will call you, and there is no any doubt for the implications of in, we actually prefer simple future tense. So in a few minutes means also period of time. They will arrive. Again, simple future tense. 2 weeks means 14 days of time. So this is also period of time. And here see the structure. Here fusion of present tense. Okay, see the fusion. Present tense plus in plus period of time. Okay, period of time. Past tense also. Okay, and future tense also. Moreover, The maximum practice is for future tense. Look at here. We will eat dinner. That's 20 minutes. 20 minutes means period of time. 20 minutes means period of time. We will eat dinner in 20 minutes of time. He will return again the structure of simple future tense. He will return in an hour and a half. The train leaves. Again, simple present tense. The train leaves in 10 minutes. She will be here in 5 minutes. Within also, it is also. Within also, that is also. But which one is formal? Okay, that matters. Which one is formal? Some gives you a formal tone and some gives you informal tone. You have to. We are academic. Okay, so for academic purpose we are learning, so we have to prefer the formal tone. For I will come. Don't Sanchita, don't worry. For the implications of for the use of for, we have to go for present continuous tense or present perfect tense, right? Only these two tense comes with for. Yes, on plus specific day plus event what? On plus specific day means, Christmas day. Suppose we are not talking about Christmas. Christmas falls into the category of festival. Okay, Christmas falls into the category of festival. Somebody may ask, ma'am, Christmas is also a one-day festival. No, in Western culture, though it is celebrated for only one day, so it is a one-day festival. But these people, they celebrate Christmas for months. When their festival time comes, they go celebrating for months. So, in that point of view, you have to take Christmas day as a specific day. That's why go for on. And only for Christmas, it is a festival name. That's why go for, at. At plus festival name. On plus specific day plus event. Okay. Now, C will be here. Okay, we have done all these things. Look at here. In plus period time. In plus, it comes with each and every tense aspect. Present, past, future, right? But in terms of for, it comes with only present perfect. Okay, sometimes past perfect also, future perfect also. Now let's go. At plus clock time and is. Now at plus by plus point of time. No, by plus future time. Okay, by plus only future time. Full date आउँदा on. No, there are so many areas. The at plus clock time and is. The meeting starts when? The meeting starts. Look at here. What is this? Clock time. Takke 10 baje one. Clock time. So at. We usually have lunch at. This is also another clock time. She goes to bed at, okay, 11. The train arrives at, I will call you at. Okay, suppose let me give you one example for the implication of is. I have started my teaching career, my teaching job dash at. I have started my teaching job at the age of 18. See, for is and for clock time, you have to go for at. Now look at here, another also. This is also an example. At the age of 5, look at here, at the age of 5. Okay, here we are talking about age, that's why we kept at in front of it. At the age of 5, she learned to read and write independently. He achieved remarkable success at the age of 23. Many people start thinking about the retirement at the age of 60. See at. At the age of 30, she decided to pursue her dream of becoming an artist. Look at here, again at. And he felt sense of accomplishment. Okay, at the age of 40, when he look at here, since plus past time for plus period of time. The project has been, look at here, the structure of present continuous tense or present perfect tense. Look at here. The project has been delayed, has or have plus verb 3. Okay, for since and for only, perfect structure. You have to go for the structure of perfect, not other, in other. So the project has been delayed. So this is the structure of present perfect tense. Okay, the beginning of the year. This is beginning of the year means point of time. Point of time. The day. Okay, now see, point of time we have a meeting on the beginning of the afternoon. She visits the library on Wednesday. She hasn't visited her hometown. They play soccer. Okay. Last, no preposition. In terms of, last word, it never takes preposition, last. Okay. I have lived here. I have lived here January. जनवरीदेखि म यहाँ बस्दै आइरहेको छु. Point of time. Again, since. She has not seen him. Okay. Last means it. Last itself has done the work of preposition. No need to keep preposition. We haven't eaten. But sometimes people often write since last week, since last time. It is also applicable. But in most of the cases, last acts as the role of a since. That's why since also point out the time. Last also point out the time. Both have done the work of a preposition. So double preposition is redundancy. So no need to write. But if you write, it doesn't matter. He has worked there. Now see, 2015. 2015 means since. Now again, we have done the, use of since. Now this is for. They have been friends. They have been friends. Dash more than a decade. More than or decade means more than 10 years. So more than 10 years means period of time. They are talking about period of time. Period of time. They have been friends. A period of time, then since or for? Definitely for. Yes. Yes, Vision Sapkota, your question? Yes. Since plus past time or point of time? See, point of time should be of past time. Since plus past time. भनेकै past time को point of time. Now we are, okay, Jet is running. Jester is running. May is running. Okay. So previous month was Baisak. Since Baisak. Okay. And since र for भनेको मात्र present perfect र present perfect continuous tense धेरै जसो most of the cases मा कुनै केसमा it also goes for past continuous or past perfect, but only for perfect case, not in any other, tense has 12 dimension, and since and for, it follows only that perfect dimension, not any other. Definitely, I will share my slide. Don't worry, Ayush. I have sent it here. They will provide you. Don't worry. If not, then you talk to them, okay? Now, he has worked in this company over 5 years. Okay, it means more than 5 years of time. So it is also talking about period of time. I worked at the company how many years? For 5 years. Period of time. She has been waiting. An hour means 60 minutes of time. So for follows period of time. So for. They studied together how many months? 2 months means 60 days of time. for. I have lived here for 3 months. So you should understand that for and in both acts, both performs the same role in terms of preposition, right? Both indicates, period of time. But in is used in terms of entire except perfect preposition, perfect tense. And since and for, since and for, these two, preposition are used in terms of perfect cases, not in any other aspect of tense. Now, of. For of, preposition is of three types. I have already told you. The very first one is basic preposition. Second one is fixed preposition, and most of the question will be asked from fixed preposition too. And the last one is no preposition case, right? So we have altogether three types of preposition. If we actually break down it in a broad term, if we want to go individually, then preposition is divided into several portions. Okay, preposition of location, preposition for place, so blah blah blah. There are so many, but in broad term, if we divide this very topic, then it has three basic parts, right? Basic, fixed, and no preposition case. So now here still we are doing basic preposition, and itself a preposition is a very big topic. No, it has a very wide, range. It means several things you have to learn over here, right? It's time. Ma'am, I think it's time. Okay, don't worry, Susant. Susant Thapa, I have brought a slide on your question. So let me present my things on chronological order. Okay, just listen at first. A friend of mine of your ex, it shows possession. Possession means belongings. Mero, हजुरको, तिम्रो, आफ्नो, yes, something. So a friend of mine. Whose friend? Mine friend. So यहाँ मेरो belonging दिखाई दियो यो offले. The love of a partner. Whose love? Partner's love. Okay. यहाँनिर off as shows partner's love. Partner's belongings. Okay. You can consider in that way. The role of the teacher. Whose role? Teacher's role. The opinion of my colleague. Whose opinion? My colleague. My colleague's opinion. So the advice of a mentor. Whose advice? Mentor's advice. Okay. Time has been finished. Okay, this much for today. Tomorrow we will continue. All right. Tomorrow or maybe in days to come, I will continue the remaining portion. So don't worry. If you have so many questions, your questions will be addressed in days to come, because I have so many slides on those very questions. So no need to worry. Slide comes, information comes. Okay. So everything will be in order.